Hey guys, my name is Algeria. Check out my interview on USA Fox. Have a blessed one.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
It's very nice to meet you.
yes.
You're speaking with USA Fox. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless. May I
Yes.
have your name? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Algeria.
Algeria?
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Thank you.
That's a country in Africa,
Africa,
right?
yes it is.
All right. Um, how old are you?
I'm 55 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from 6th and Fairmount.
What was it like growing up out there?
I'm an only child. I had no sisters and brothers. I went to St. Peter's Apostle. 6th and Fairmount is totally different than Kensington. They call it Northern Liberties now, but it was North Philly then. It's totally different. We grew up as a family, but Kensington is the same way also when I moved down here in 99. Sometimes we get lost along the way, but in order for Kensington to stand up again, they must come together as one, as family.
What made you come out here?
I met my husband, who passed away, Brandon Stokes, God rest his soul. He passed away March 19, 2019. We moved down here. We moved down here in 99.
I'm sorry about the loss of your husband.
Yes. He's in heaven. And we moved down here in 99. It was totally different with stores up and down this avenue. Weekends, you spell nothing but shish kebab, parties, cookouts. Right now, people be cooking out. So it's totally different now than what it was back then. And we moved down here on Grandsback Street. Then we moved to 3414 G Street for a bigger house because we had 4 children.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the cause of death for him?
A massive heart attack in the sleep at the age of 49 years old. He worked at Begano's underneath Ross at 8th and Market. He worked every day. It was a lot on his heart. He worked from 6 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock with only a half an hour lunch break. And it was a lot on his heart. And he passed away in his sleep. But God, you know, when it's our time to go, God comes and get us.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yes, he does.
You know, and nobody know when is their time. I went to Catholic school, so I always knew about God. But when we lived up Mayfair, when my husband died, my kids all moved out, they got grown. God had to save my life from Mayfair. When I could no longer live up there, I came in these streets of Kensington and slept. And God sent the miracles through crosses because I didn't make crosses. And sure enough, if you see me in the street, I was drinking vodka straight and snorting cocaine off $1 million a day corner. The notorious 5th and Westmoreland. And change can happen to any of us at any given time. Any given time. Because if you would have told me, I wouldn't be standing in the middle of the street butt naked drunk right now. I told you was lying. You understand? So change can happen at any given time.
What led to all that change? What led to you doing them substances?
What led to the change?
Yeah.
The change when God let me know that he had me all along and never let me go. I knew about him, but he had no reason to save my life. He had no reason. He shouldn't have knew my first name, my middle name, or my last name, because as an only child, I give my mom hell. I didn't make crosses and I didn't make crowns. People come and watch the way I make them, and I made over 1,000 and give them out. He should not know who I was. Our Father is forgiving and he's amazing. And you got to remember, killers that didn't know they was angels all up and down these streets of Kensington. For years, I should have been had my head knocked off the way I would drink and be up and down the street acting like a nut and did not. And to see an area that took me under and I was able to decorate, and I have a loft. I don't get any income. I can't get my husband income until I'm in my 60s. But I live in a loft, 1360, because of this community. So when people talk about Kensington, they help with my change also by loving me. And I don't even know their names, but I slept up and down, everywhere up and down here. And they didn't have to. And that's why I get real emotional about Kensington, because our children are somebody. I want nobody, my kids are in Delaware County, they grown, but I want no child, no young person, not to know that they can't change their life around. Because God got us.
Yes, he does.
That they can stand up for a beautiful community that allow people to be themselves. Because see, a lot of places you can't be yourself.
Right.
A lot of places. and Kensington had allowed people to sleep on their street. It's their time for us to say thank you. Shouldn't be no cops have to watch no corners because we not animals. We don't need to pick a gun up because guns is always going to be around. We got to show love to each other.
Right.
As our Father, no matter what you call him. You can call him God, Allah, Jehovah. He don't care what you call him because you're going to call upon him one time in your life.
Mm-hmm.
He wants you, as he got his hand out to us, that's how he wants us to be to each other. To be to each other, and it starts at these streets of Kensington where people think it can't. And when I moved down here, it was stores all up and down these streets. It was nothing but love. Mm-hmm. It should not be like this. Children, this library, beautiful library at Fairson Square. Right. Children should be able to go up there.
Right.
We should say thank you, Kensington, and come together. I'm sitting here, it should be no problem us having stores on this avenue for our children. Our children gonna be lawyers, doctors, and accountants, and goddamn it, they going to Harvard because they've been through a lot.
I know that's right. Are you currently addicted to any substances at this moment?
I snort ice. I got a felon heart. I'm walking on 10% of a heart.
Okay.
So I put it in my mouth. I don't snort it anymore. I put it in my mouth. And
ice is meth, right?
Meth, yes. I hope to give it up because I was in Kirkbride and I gave it up. But loneliness, and just trying to go up and down and tell people, you know, I'm walking with a 10% of my heart. If I close my eyes, I'm all right because I'm going to be with our Father. But this area, I hope to see an area rise up and show the whole world to hold up. Because see, during the Super Bowl, Metro put a small first page, small. Eagles go to the Super Bowl. And right underneath it, real big, fentanyl, and show this library. Why would you insult us like that?
Right.
That's an insult.
Right.
Because Kensington is way more than fentanyl. And it shouldn't have been on the motherfucking front page of Metro with the Eagles. That is an insult. This is unhumane with no stores. And when children walk by, we got to say, children coming. Hold up. Because if my husband was living, it wouldn't have been that. Because my husband get kind of cuckoo. It wouldn't have been that. And the old timers here, it wouldn't been like that. We have got to admit, when I started changing too, I had to take a look at my life. Because sometimes I thought the whole world was about Algeria and Algeria did no wrong. I had to say, wait a minute, Algeria, you're crazy as hell. We have got to show the world that Kensington is somebody. Kensington is somebody. They is somebody, or are somebody, and always will be somebody, and so are our children. They do it one day, gonna walk down the street, and one day walk right up here and go to that library. Because as everybody together, Kensington will come together. Because one thing, our Father's dependent on us, and we're not gonna let him down.
How often do you use ice?
When I come outside, when I'm home, I live at Emerald, Westmoreland.
Okay. Like how many times daily, would you say?
I put a little bit on my hand, maybe 3 times. Mm-hmm. And that's if, because I don't get no income but food stamps. So, you know, that's if. My addiction, I used to drink vodka straight. And for 6 or 7 days, not eating nothing. And God took that away. I can have a drink and not have no more. Only God did that.
How often do you hang out here? You know it's a little dangerous.
No, it never be dangerous. When I'm here, what? They don't. I've never seen the shooting. Never in my life.
I just heard about somebody getting shot down Huntington a couple days ago.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I just heard about that.
Did they die?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. Because when I'm out here, it don't be no shootings. I've never seen the shooting in my life. Mm-hmm. I've never seen the stabbing in my life, and I'm 55. I'll be 56 on June the 5th.
What's the craziest thing you've seen out here in Kensington?
Maybe somebody getting beat up, but that was a while ago. I make crosses and crowns. People don't usually, and they know I try anything I could do. I ride that L bus with apartment.
Right.
I need to be home doing shit in my apartment. But see, God shouldn't have saved my life, like I said before. And neither should kill us. Mm-hmm. That's angels. Well, I'm walking up and down the street, the only one outside when it's blizzards and everything.
What's your thoughts on what they're putting in these drugs?
I don't know. tell you.
You know, they say they putting the fentanyl in there.
Fentanyl got to be stopped because you know why? I think the cartels got it. I'm not for sure. But even somebody like Mr. Chavez, people don't know. Sean Penn went to go see him. I love Sean Penn because Sean Penn and Madonna was just like Mr. Jay-Z and Miss Beyonce back then when I was growing up. And even he can change. See, let me tell you, if people thought that Algeria couldn't, they said, I know you changed. I don't remember seeing this person. They said, you're not drunk. Change can come with anybody. Mm-hmm. Trust me. You'll be surprised. And they got to stop fentanyl because we lost some angels.
So you stopped drinking?
I had a drink like 4 days ago. I can have a drink and not drink no more. And that's how people can tell. You didn't know me when. One drink, the first one went down hard. The next one went down easy.
What alcohol beverage is like your to-go beverage? Is it alcohol or is it like beer?
No, when I drank, it was vodka, but I can't drink vodka. I got a bad heart. I had a glass of wine. I can't drink vodka like that on my heart.
You say your heart's on 10%?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm sorry to hear
I had
that.
a vest on. God got me. God has me.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He trust me. Sometimes people got to see things to know that they can stop because that fentanyl killing many people. And not only that, you know how many people out here in wheelchairs that lost their limbs? Mm-hmm. Lost arms and legs, and not even from Philly. Could you imagine as a child not seeing your parent for a long time and they come home in a wheelchair with no legs? It got to be devastating.
That is devastating.
And I know people out here like that, and that's why fentanyl got to be stopped.
Do you ever test the drugs you use, the meth?
No, never tested. And I know fentanyl. I had testers. I don't even know how to use the tester. No, but I know fentanyl. And one time I was had snorted some coke. I woke up in the hospital. The doctors was all around me. I said, let me ask y'all something, because I was standing there looking. I said, do y'all take applications down near the Kensington? Mm-hmm. They looked at me like I was crazy. I said, give me the paperwork. I don't want to know nothing. And I signed myself out because at 55 years old, like I said, I should not have been here. Many people not walking these streets anymore. And anything that I could do to tell my story, to put a smile on somebody's face as God, put a smile on my face and make sure that I'm still around, I'm going to do. It's not saying, I don't say, I'm saying you shouldn't do this, because I'm far from perfect. I like being out there. I like ain't a little cook. I'm my only child.
I like your cross tattoo.
Thank you. But he's amazing. See, no matter what you're doing, he already knew you was going to do it. Mm-hmm. You come to him like that. When it's your time to take that way, like I said, I have sat and had a dream and pin it down. People will tell you, what, Algeria only had one? No, that ain't Algeria. What? So if Algeria going without $1, hold up. What by any means necessary? And that's why he's amazing.
Where you see yourself in the next 6 months, Algeria?
Right here, still telling them to get damn flower pots on this damn avenue. Flower pots. Flowers bring beauty out. It does. You go to Fishtown. Beautiful with flower pots. Telling them about stores. Basketball courts. We're the basketball court for kids. Mm-hmm. We got to think about them, because they are our future. Young people, hold up. They told one young man to go to OIC. He like 19 years old. No, they just should have told him to go to college. OIC for all addicts, not no teenagers. He's 19, he's still young. For young people, no, they're hustling now. Throw that book back at that judge. Go somewhere where you wouldn't never think to go. Study up abroad. Change what they think, because you're not a statistic. You can't hustle forever. That's why Fifth and Westmoreland, beautiful power center, beautiful playground. Because it came at a loss, that $1 million a day corner. So you can't get a life back.
Right. I'd like to thank you for your time, Algeria.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this interview. And God bless.
You've been a wonderful interviewee for me. Name's USA Fox. God bless you.
God bless you.